y'all, thanks for joining me again. So I've been doing flip cups this week and I've been scraping up the leftovers, and I had a little bit of scraped up leftovers from the flip cup I did last week after I painted my children's paintings, and I did the flip cup with the reclaimed paint from that. So there was a little bit that I then reclaimed again, and so it has a little bit of that, and then it's got the paints from the 3 that I did this week. My cup is really pretty full. Let's see if I can hold it up for you. It's got a lot of really pretty colors in there, but I really wanted to add a little bit of 24 karat gold. But the cup is really full, and so I don't want to accidentally overfill it and have it spill somewhere else. So I decided I was going to set the cup down on my canvas so that if it does spill over, it's going to spill over on the canvas anyway, so it's all right. But this is the Metallics 24 karat gold by DecoArt. So I wanted to add some of that to it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this now, and it's really overflowing. I'm surprised it didn't spill out. Okay. So, that 24 karat gold is so pretty. Oh, and this is an 11 by 14 canvas by Artist Loft. I kind of like letting them drip. It makes little interesting pieces in it, I think. So now what you're seeing is the leftovers from the other one that I did. I'm going to put a little bit of that on the corners. I should just scrape it up. Okay, I will. Ooh, that's pretty too. Okay, gonna get it on the corners. Oh, there's a blob right there. We don't want blobby paint. Blobby paint is not good, at least not for this kind of painting. Oh, is that another blob? Yep, another blob. Okay. There. No more blobs, I think. Okay, I'm going to grab some of that and bring it down on this corner. Another blob. Part of that was blobby because I scraped the edges of this, and I haven't been scraping the edges of it when I've been grabbing the paint out of it, and so some of it had dried on the sides. Okay. Use this to kind of clean my fingers off, even though it's pretty dirty itself. Oh, that gold is looking really pretty over here. I hope it shows up in some of this other part as well. I'm gonna go ahead and torch this. Okay. And it's going that way quite a bit. Let's bring it this way a little more. All right. Looks like there might be something in the paint right here. Yep, a hair. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put gloves on real quick. All right, don't want to lose all that gold, so I think I'm gonna put some black around here a little bit so it has something to move on, so it doesn't roll over onto it so much. Alrighty. And I'm gonna go to that corner first, I think. And then over this way. Oh, I don't want to lose all that gold. No, 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 no. I'm gonna come back this way instead. I really don't want to lose all that. Okay. And then I'm gonna come this way. Hope you can still see it. Sorry if you can't. Okay. Then this corner over here. Okay, so some of this gold is falling off. I'm gonna dab into it and go this way. Whoa. So I don't want to lose all that. All right. So now I'm just touching up the edges. Don't want any bare spots. Okay, I cannot tell if that's a bare spot or if it's just kind of white in the color. I'm going to touch that a little bit just to make sure. Yeah. There, if it was white, it's covered. If it wasn't, then it's blended at least. So, okay, that looks really good. I was really hoping that the 24 karat gold would go other places as well, especially the way I squeezed it in there so that it would kind of drop down into the other colors, but it still primarily stayed in one spot, unfortunately. I mean, I still like it. I don't dislike it because of that, and it adds some interest over here. I don't really want to lose any of this, but I'd kind of like to tip this just a little bit. See if I can bring some of that gold this way a little. Hope you're still seeing it. All right. Well, I pulled it down just a bit, not a ton. I think I like that. And it looks like there might be a blob right there, so I'm going to have to grab my tweezers after I clean up my hands and grab that. I've been forgetting to tell you, make sure that you scrape the drips from the edges so it doesn't pull the composition off of the top of your canvas. I have some push pins that I've been using, and well, let's see if I can clean my fingers up a little bit. Okay, so most of the time you don't see the push pins that I'm using and the stuff underneath, but I told you before I will not try to sell you any products that I don't like. I'm not going to endorse it if I don't like it. And I bought some push pins that were metallic, and I bought them. I think they were $1 more than the other brand for the same amount, just because I thought it was cool, because they're all metallic. There's purple and pink and gold and silver, I think. There might be other colors too, I don't remember. But I don't recommend these. I'm still going to use them because I have them, but this one broke, and I wasn't even putting a lot of force behind it, trying to get it into the canvas. But also, they don't seem like they're as sharp. So I've been really struggling with getting them into the canvas backs as opposed to the others. And I had another one that it broke in half. So I just don't want you to ever see that I'm using those and think, oh yeah, they must be good ones, because they're not. I'm not impressed with them. So I would recommend just getting the plain ones. They work, and you don't really see them anyway. You know, they're underneath, but you know, I just wanted something pretty, so that's why I got them. Okay, I think I'm done with this, other than I need to scrape the edges, but I think I'm gonna bring you in for a close-up, and then I'll scrape the edges and clean up the mess. So I do like the way that the others turn out when I was pouring the colors into cups, but I think I actually prefer the ones that I use the reclaimed paint from. I like the way that they end up looking. I think a lot of times they look marbled. This one maybe not quite as much, but I still like the way it turns out. And since this had some of the other colors in it too, it's not as black as it would be otherwise. This does have the extreme glitters. It has the pearlescent colors, and it also has the iridescent colors in it. So there are a lot of colors hiding in that, as you can tell when the light hits it different. But when you're just looking straight on it, it looks pretty much like what you're seeing it here. And then every once in a while, you'll just kind of catch a little glimmer of color. And so I think that's actually kind of neat. I like the cells that have happened. I like the little drops that expanded. Like I said, I wish this gold was throughout it more, but I don't mind that extra pop of pizzazz there. So I'm going to shut off the overheads and we'll take a look at it with just the flash on. Here it is. Really, really pretty. So you can see how it shimmers in the light. Even this part does. Kind of just reminds me of outer space. You have all these planets and debris and stars that are just kind of floating around in the Milky Way or a different galaxy. That's what it looks like to me. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is for sale. If you're interested in purchasing it, reach out to me at Tammie Vaughan DecoArt@gmail.com. I would really appreciate it if you would click the like button. It helps my videos get shown to more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to become one of my newest subscribers. I thank you so much for doing that. And thank you to all of my current subscribers. Thank you for all your support. Look at that. I think it looks almost three-dimensional there. All right. That's all I have for now. Hope you have a great one. Catch you later. Bye. And God bless. So here's the dried results of the extreme glitter. Definitely don't see a whole lot of the colors once it's dried. I think it's pretty. It's got some really pretty colors to it, and I think once I resin it, it's going to bring some of those colors back out, because you could see them a lot better when it was wet than what you see them now. But it is still really pretty. I think this one would have looked better if I would have used white for the base, and probably it would have with the other ones too, but I just wanted to see how much the black would help them pop. Well, I don't think it helps them pop too much. I think it worked a lot better to do that with a blowout than it does with a flip cup when you have so much black. So, lesson learned, but I do think it's pretty. I like the sparkle to it, and like I said, I think once I get the resin on it, it'll bring out a lot more of those colors again. And if it doesn't, then I just might have to go ahead and do some kind of modification to it. Alright, that's all I have for now. I'll catch you later. Bye, and God bless.